I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gone.
And we're about to head out. We're gonna go do a few things. The first car show of the year is today, so we're gonna go to that. I think they're having like a little animal swap here in our town. It's the second one they've done. They're trying to get like a stock market type of thing, animal something going. And we might run by there just to see what they got, you know. And this evening is our niece's 18th birthday party. She turned 18. I got up this morning and made hot dog chili for that and chocolate cupcakes. Got those ready to go, and got her gift ready. So we're gonna be headed there this evening, but right now we're about to head out, go to the car show, and just maybe probably go buy that little animal thing. Like I seen pictures of it last time I had it. It wasn't anything huge or anything, but if it's got animals, you know, I want to go check it out. So we're gonna go do that. It's supposed to be kind of a chilly weekend. It's not super cold out here, but it could definitely be warmer. But I figured we'd bring you along, especially for the first car show of the year. We just went to a handful last year, but Wendy really likes cars. She's like the girl version of her brother, so she definitely wanted to go. We was going to go to the cruise tonight as well, because it's a car show, and then they like cruise the strip and whatnot. But with it being our niece's birthday party, we couldn't fit that in today, so we're going to do that next month. But yeah, we're about to head out and get some stuff done. I've been busy this morning. I put a toilet seat on all by myself. It's super simple, but it just felt kind of cool to be able to put a toilet seat on. But I got that done. I cleaned out John's work truck a little bit, and yeah, we're about to head out. I definitely need a jacket though. Smackies. Puppy smackies ain't as cute. Puppies deserve treats too. Right, baby? Yeah. We'll be back, okay? Still don't let Clovis just run the yard. That will be later on. Like, that's part of the purpose of her, is just to run this yard and, you know, kind of keep watch on the goats and chickens and whatnot. But as of now, I'm not too comfortable until I figure out if she is chicken. Until I figure out, you know, make sure that she can't get out. So when we leave, I leave her in the kennel. Last night she did sleep in the goat shed with the goats, because we got it was super stormy from like 12 something to 2 something. It rained and stormed and thundered. Like, it was super loud, the thunder was. So we knew that we was gonna have some storms and some heavy rains come in. So instead of having her out here, we did lock her in with the goats, just because it's safer there. Because even around the shed, if she's got a little house in the kennel that she can get under, just temporary. We're going to be building her house, but if, you know, a lot of rain came through, it would be getting wet under it. And then I thought about just letting her run the yard, but if big winds come through, which we're supposed to get some of, the rain just could go in the porch area. So we just thought it was a better idea to just leave her with the goats. However, I don't leave her unattended with the goats. She wants to play with them, and they don't really enjoy it much. So we just locked her in a little pen. Oh, yes. Huh? It's a goat. He's pretty too.
think you've seen, but there's one on my
I seen somebody holding a white one.
Yeah.
Big bunny rabbits. Do they? Look, Wendy. The turkin. Yeah, she's holding one of them.
Y'all need help with anything, let me know.
Oh, it's a little, is that pigs? Juicy right here.
The giant rabbit up there.
Oh, it is a big one. Yeah. Yeah. Is this what Dixie is? No, because Wendy's not fuzzy. I mean, Wendy. Dixie's not fuzzy. Y'all are weird, especially Lily. So, we're home for a few hours before we have to go to my niece's birthday party this evening, which I'll probably close out the video right before we go there. You want to? Because I'm not going to record when we're there. So, we'll come out here and see if there's any more eggs. I got one this morning, but Hateful was in here. And so we're going to see what we got now. And then we really don't have time to do much of nothing. Yeah, Hateful. And Hateful too. Can't check for eggs unless you want to like, move the chickens around. But anyways, we went to the little animal swap thing. It was actually better than I thought it was. Like I said, I wasn't looking to, wasn't really looking to buy anything. However, you never know, right? You never know. But we're home now. We're gonna figure something out, I guess, the next hour or so. Might do a little bit of something, and then it'll be time to get ready and head back out again. And I figured since we're out here, and this is stuff I bought when I wasn't making videos, I would share it. I don't know what these are. I thought they was kind of odd looking and thought they would look neat in that pot that Jonathan painted me. So I got some of these. I'm going to put 1 or 2 of them in the pot that he made. Then the rest of them I'll just put like around the gazebo or something. And then we got this big beauty right here. Wendy picked it out. It is beautiful. Not sure where we're going to put it at, but I'm going to put it somewhere. And then she also picked out this. I'm going to put it up there by the pond somewhere. She really liked it, so I went ahead and grabbed it, as well as this, which I think, again, I'm going to put this around the gazebo. This is the flowers that I originally bought to put into the pots that the kids painted me. So I'm probably going to put these in at least some of them, and then the rest of them I'll just plant around the gazebo or whatever. But I'm going to take you up there and show you the hanging pots that I got. But I also got this at Lowe's. They had a bunch of like realistic looking dogs, and I was looking through it to see if any of them favored our dog. And I seen this, and so I just, you know, obviously had to buy him. So it was the pole and the flag for $15. I needed a new pole anyways. It's so cute. It's not going to stay here. I think I'm going to put it out there, like over by the entrance to the animal yard. But I couldn't pass it up. Like, he is so cute. So I got that. And I forgot. This was delivered when we was gone. It is the swing that I mentioned, wanting to get to put out there at the garden. I was telling John about it yesterday, and he told me to go ahead and order one. This is it. I ordered it yesterday evening, and we got it like hours ago. Super crazy. But I'll insert a picture of it. It doesn't show. Definitely not going to put it together today, but that is that. I got it from Walmart.com for I think $119 or something. So I got that. And then this is the hanging pots that I got for the front porch. Just the cheapest ones, because that's just how I work sometimes. Sometimes I'm cheap and sometimes I ain't. These was $10 a piece, so I got 2 of those. I have to go back out to the backyard because that's where Clovis is at. And we don't just let her run. We don't let any of the dogs really run freely, but our other dogs, we will let them out because they'll just come in the doggy door. And they don't try to run away too much. They do every once in a while. They'll try to go down the road, but for the most part, they don't. But Clovis, we don't trust her. So I always keep an eye on her. If she's not locked up in the house or in the animal yard, we make sure we keep an eye on her. But everything else, nothing would be covered with trees. I could do my pots, though. I might do that because I can just sit them in the house. I'm not even sure where I'm going to put those at. I might put them on the front porch. I need to make sure I feel productive in the middle here. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do. Stop talking about it and go do it. It is warm in here. Thought we'd do a little checkup on these. You're a little dry, aren't you? Yeah, you need watered. And some of these are stuff that I just, like all of these except for that one in the back, is stuff that I just planted whenever I move stuff back in here. But yeah, they're doing much better. And then this is the only one that survived not getting knocked over. The kids put this dirt in the middle. And I'm pretty sure this is microgreens because they are like, I don't know, they're ferocious. And they grow really good. So I think probably the only thing that's really going to come up is just a whole bunch of microgreens. So, no, that's different. No, this is the one that was not tore up. So we have 2 that survived. But anyways, and then these little plant babies picked their little heads out once we got them in here. This is the broccoli that we had left. And this is the cucumbers. I mean, this is all the tomatoes that survived, which is sad because we had so many. But the wind came through and messed with them. But we got more to plant. It is hot in here. Like outside it's kind of cool, which I think you can tell by looking at it because it's fogged up. But it almost take your breath away, especially now the sun's coming out. Whew, it is hot. But I did want to share, I seen somebody mentioned that they got, was it Tony? I think Tony mentioned that, not me, somebody else, mentioned that they ordered one of these greenhouses, and I did want to show what I did. We had our little issue with the high winds. What it was is the cups was sitting here on this, and so the wind knocked them over. This was sitting here as well, different shelf, but it was sitting up, and it didn't knock it over. And I think it's because the bottom was more sturdy than these little cups. You know, they're kind of top heavy. So what I did is I took some of these little cheap take and toss pans, and I zip tied them somewhere. Yeah, right there. I zip tied them to the shelf so that they're not going to go nowhere. Like these could still fall over, but they would just fall over in here. These that are more full, they're just secured. Like they're not going to go. They're not going to go anywhere unless the whole greenhouse does. The greenhouse done really good. The only thing that happened to the greenhouse is this bottom thing down here. It did rip off because the wind grabbed it. But everything else, the tree, I mean, I almost said tree house. The greenhouse held up really well. So I just added some of these. I need to add some more for the rest of them. And that's the only thing really that I would say is if you live in a high wind area, which we usually hadn't been crazy winds, but this year it's been really bad. Like we've had 3 pretty bad spells with wind. So this is just a little extra security and they're not going to go nowhere. So I'm not too worried about these. This I'm definitely not. But these little top heavy cups, you might want to rig something up like that. I got my flowers out here. This I'm going to probably put that in the ground in a minute. Because like I said, with it being up here, I need to get that on my to-do list too to finish cleaning that up. But when I put it somewhere up here, I don't really think if it does frost, it'll mess with it because the trees would stop it. I just don't know exactly where I'm going to put it at. I could put it here. I'm really thinking up there in that little empty spot by the lantern. And these little lanterns that came from Temu, they are amazing. Like they light up, I don't know, they still light up in the morning at like 5 something or 6. I think they actually get turned off by the sun coming back up. As you know, the other ones I've got around here, like these little Walmart cheapies that I actually enjoy, honestly, they're like 97 cents a piece. But anyways, they will usually be out by like 2 a.m. or so. But these just seem like they burn all night long. They didn't last night. That's because it was so cloudy yesterday morning. I mean, all day yesterday it was super cloudy, so I guess they didn't get fed enough. But they're really good. I definitely suggest these if you're into this stuff. These also look like fire. I've shared them before. I'm not sure when, but I shared them. I really like them. But I do really like these Walmart cheapy ones. I mean, I want to enjoy them late at night. I don't care if they're shining at 2 or 3 a.m. But I just thought I was pretty impressed that these still was. That's why I mentioned it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put that flower up here. If I could stop talking and actually get something done, it will be great. So I'm picking out what flowers I think looks the best in the pots. I don't know if did I show you this already? Pretend you didn't see it if I have. But this is the one that Wendy painted for me. And it is so perfect. Oh, it's a little chicken that she made into Colonel Sanders. But it's a little KFC bucket. And it is so great. Like, it's definitely perfect for me. So I think I want to put one of these little yellow things in hers as well, just because, I don't know, chicken nugget vibes. So I'm going to put that in hers and Jonathan's, which this is his. So I thought that would look pretty cool in his. And then this is the one that Kim painted me. I'm going to put a yellow pansy in it. This is the one from Nolan. I'm not sure. I wish I had a pink flower to put in his. I might buy one. We might wait on Nolan's and put a pink flower in it. And then lilies, I want to put one of these purple pansies in it, I guess. Because it is pretty. Well, what are you? Is this white? I could put this in Nolan's. I think I'm going to put that one in Nolan's. That way he's not like a little oddball out by himself. And then I'll have all of these to plant somewhere. And then all the rest of them. But I'm going to put them in the treehouse for now. I just wanted to get these pots done today. Here's the kids' plants. I'm going to buy me a plant stand. I just found one on Amazon. I just got to order it in a minute and get it shipped here. But it's like a 5-plant stand. I'm going to get it and put it here somewhere on the porch so that I can like stagger them and have them all close together without just having them in a boring line like this. Plus the ones that have the extra detail like Wendy's and Jonathan's, I can put them up higher to where you can really see what they are. But I think they're cute. At least we got something done today. So I'm gonna get that ordered, and then I need to, whenever I get it, I need to work on the front porch here some more and get it set back up for porch sitting. I've already been sitting out here and enjoying it, but I do want to get it just a little bit nicer. Get my tables and stuff cleaned off. They're super dusty. the bottoms of those chairs, I think I'm going to dye them or just get some acrylic fabric paint and just kind of brush it over it. I knew white was a bad idea, but this is the set I wanted, this color, and so I knew that it would just be a short time before we had to replace them, and I'm gonna paint them and see how that goes. But yeah, that's a task for another day. All of that is. I got that other plant planted at the pond, and I still have about an hour to go. Well, about 40 minutes. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. Probably nothing, to be honest. We might just call that good with what little bit we got done. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.